Hello, this is Kate, the Daily Tarot Girl, and welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. So for this week's reading, I am using one of the coolest decks I own. I love this deck. It's called Tarot of the Abyss by Tourain. And let's just give the cards a little bit of a shuffle here. So if you're new here, welcome. Please give me a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video. And if you are returning, welcome back. So we're going to have a look into the week ahead and some of the themes, some of the energies, and some of the opportunities that might be on the horizon for us. So have a look at these cards and just notice if you're drawn to one card more than the others. So all the cards are probably going to resonate in some way, but the card you choose may resonate more strongly with you, or it might show up in your week in a bigger way than the other cards. So just have a moment to look at these cards and notice which one you're most drawn to. So I am most drawn to, I'm kind of drawn to the first one. So a little crystal show and tell before we get into the cards. This is a piece of peacock ore, which is like super pretty. And then I got a couple of new tumbled stones. This is Angel Aura Citrine, which is just stunning. I love it. And then this is called Gold Azestulite, which I'd never heard of until I saw this in the crystal shop. And I've been reading up on that stone and it's got some really interesting properties. Okay, so first card, Ace of Wands. Oh, I love it. I love it when we get an ace at the beginning of the week, the first card. The aces, especially the Ace of Wands, just has this zingy, sparky kind of energy. It almost has like a glitter-like feel to me. So the Ace of Wands, great time. Beginning of this week is a great time for starting something new, setting a new goal, making a new plan, trying something new, experimenting with a new creative idea that you had, particularly when it comes to writing. So I think of the Ace of Wands, I think of that wand as almost being like a symbolic pen or pencil that you can write things down with. It makes me think of the power of writing things down, like writing down your intention, writing down a plan, doing automatic writing, doing journaling, like writing things down. There is such a power to that. And Ace of Wands is inviting you to pick up the pen and to write in whatever way calls to you. It might be creative writing, might be channel writing, journaling, it might even be like sketching, making a to-do list, writing down an affirmation, putting pen to paper. That's the message of the Ace of Wands this week. And it looks as though she's releasing, I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but it makes me think of like a phoenix kind of rising from the flames. And I do get this feeling of almost like renewal, like starting something fresh. And this idea, and I think I said this recently, I don't remember if it was the last reading I did or the one before that, but every day, every week, every day is an opportunity to start something new, to look at something with fresh eyes, to start to do things differently, to try something new. Every moment, every hour, you could say, is an opportunity to do something differently. You don't have to always do the same stuff day in, day out. So Ace of Wands is inviting you to kind of look at things with fresh eyes and do something different, try something new. And then we have the Page of Cups for the middle of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday-ish. And let's see what's actually happening on this card. Let's just bring it in. Okay. I cannot tell what is happening. Okay. Page of Cups, he's raising a cup. Oh, and he's looking at a map, I think. Okay. I think that's what he's doing. And there's all this like waves and stuff like that in the background. Looks like he's on a ship. Okay. So usually when I'm reading the Page of Cups, it makes me think of creativity and intuition. And listening to your intuition, honoring it, diving into it, and really making space for your creative side. This is also your intuitive side, your creative side, your intuitive side, the part of you that is connected more to the world of feeling and emotion and connections. But when I look at this card, and I feel like all what I just said does apply for this week, but I feel like this card, it's like he's trying to navigate something. He's on a ship, he's on a journey. It feels like things are maybe not going well, or it's like the waters are rough. It almost looks like a sail is like crashing down here. It looks like there's some kind of mayhem happening around him, but he has this map and he has this cup that's full. So I feel like there is a message here, and it's saying you may feel like you're in the eye of the storm right now. You might feel like there's a lot of mayhem happening around you, and you may even be feeling overwhelmed with emotion. So maybe me telling you to honor your emotions and to dip into this side may not even resonate, because you may think, oh God, that's the last thing I want to do. My emotions are so oppressive and they're so strong. So Page of Cups is saying you may find yourself overwhelmed with feeling and emotion this week. But you do have this map. There is this way to navigate things. And I feel the message is about feeling your way forward, not thinking your way forward. So using your intuition and that innate wisdom that you have to feel your way forward instead of thinking your way forward. I still feel like this card isn't totally clear to me, so I'm hoping that the third card is going to tie it all together. So let's have a look. Ooh, another ace. Okay, nice. Ace of Cups. Now, I like that there's a page in the middle flanked by two aces, because the pages are the youngest out of all the court cards. In the court cards, we've got pages, we've got knights, and we have kings and queens. And the pages are like the youths. They're like the children in the tarot. And they kind of have this fresh, sometimes naive, but this kind of fresh energy about them. So this whole reading has that kind of fresh energy coming through quite strongly. So we have Ace of Cups for the end of the week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday-ish, towards the end of the week, we have the energy of the Ace of Cups coming in, which is similar to the Ace of Wands in that it's another ace. We have this opportunity for new beginnings, fresh starts, fresh energy coming in. But the Ace of Cups is more emotional, whereas the Ace of Wands is more energetic. It's about creativity. It's about taking action, willpower, directing your energy, all of that stuff. Ace of Wands is about being in your heart. It's about being in your heart, listening to your intuition, tapping into your emotions, and really honoring and utilizing that energy of the heart space. And it almost looks like this burst of water is kind of like coming kind of out of the area of her chest and kind of arcing around in this really beautiful shape here. So I feel like there's something else I want to say about the ace. I'm also noticing both characters are holding a cup in their right hand and they're sort of raising it. Well, in the Ace of Cups, she's kind of reaching it out to us. It feels like with the Page of Cups, it's not like he's raising a glass in celebration. It's almost like he's holding his glass up so that it doesn't get knocked over or so that it doesn't spill. It's like he's protecting it. There's a protective nature, and he's also crouched down. It's like he's trying to protect something. You might feel somewhat vulnerable this week. You might be trying to protect your creative ideas or your sensitive, the sensitive emotional feeling part of yourself. You might feel this urge to kind of be a little bit guarded and protect that part of yourself. But with the Ace of Cups, the cup extended is like an offering. There's definitely an offering with the Ace of Cups. It's an offering to feel more, to be in your heart, to not numb yourself, to really feel the feelings and allow your heart to expand as much as you can. Ace of Cups can also symbolize a fresh start in relationships, whether that's a new relationship, a new connection, or a fresh start in an existing relationship or even an old relationship. So yeah, lots of movement, lots of swirly energy, lots of new energy, lots of freshness coming through. I feel like this week is really an opportunity to lay the groundwork for something new. So paying attention to those new ideas, paying attention to new feelings, noticing what you're drawn to. Really paying attention to that, because I feel like this week is a beautiful time to lay the groundwork on the new life that you're creating, the new things that you want to experience. So that has been your weekly reading. Let me know what card you chose at the beginning. So I chose Ace of Wands, and that card definitely resonates with me the strongest. So let me know what card you chose, and did it resonate with you? Or did the other cards resonate more? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching. My name's Kate. I'm also known as the Daily Tarot Girl. Please check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put the link below. I've got tons of fun stuff on my website for you to check out. I have tarot card spreads. I have tarot card meanings, lots of tarot card exercises, deck reviews, all that good stuff. So check it out. And thank you so much for watching.